I mean, these rents for some of these places are crazy. Like, who's paying $2,500 for one bedroom? It's not me. I can't. No. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brit Shanae and I'm back with another video. And so guys, a lot of you know that I am on the journey of looking for an apartment. As you may have seen in my last video, which I'll tag in the cards above, I did go and view one apartment in DC already. And I loved that apartment. It was, as somebody said in the comments, like an amusement park. It was so nice. I didn't know how anything could top it, honestly, because it was just so bomb. So I did go to another apartment complex to take a tour, and I wanted to bring you guys along with me because you're part of my journey, right? So I wanted to first, before I show you guys the walkthrough, just go over a few things, just overall what I'm looking for, my price range, the pros and cons of the apartment complex you're about to see, and things like that. So let's get into it. Okay, I have my handy dandy notes per usual. So, okay, so I'm looking to move to DC because right now my commute to work, when I actually go back to the office, because right now I'm working from home, but when I go back to the office, you know, my commute is just a little excessive. It's over an hour and on the train, and I just don't want to do that if I don't have to. So I'm looking to move to DC. My price range is definitely anything under $1,700. I don't really want to hit over $1,700 because I'm not trying to spend all my money on an apartment, as I also am on my debt freedom journey and trying to pay extra payments on my debt. So I don't want to spend all my money on an apartment. So what I'm looking for, I'm not really looking for too much, to be honest. I just want a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, in-unit washer and dryer, which actually a lot of units have, a lot of apartment complexes have in DC. I'm also looking for stainless steel appliances and a decent closet. Like, it doesn't have to be super big. A plus would be a balcony. I've actually not seen too many places that offer too many balconies. I mean, some do offer balconies, but it's like, for example, the place we're about to see, it's only balconies on 1-bedroom and a den unit and studios, if I'm not mistaken. They may have balconies for like higher than 1-bedroom units, but I know for sure that the 1-bedroom units don't have balconies, only one in a den. So a balcony, like I said, would be a plus if I could find that. Also, what I'm looking for is just proximity to the metro, because that is how I commute to work. So that's important to me also. Okay, so let's get into the pros of this apartment complex we're about to see. One, it's in Washington, D.C. So that is really important to me. It's not on the outskirts. It's not surrounding, it's in D.C. Okay? It is across the street from the metro. Like, the metro is right out the front door, across the street. Like, you walk out the front door of the main building and it's right there. And it's on the same line as my job. So, like, you know, the metro, there's different lines. This is on the line of my job. I can't beat that. So it's 12 minutes away from my job, which is like awesome. The apartment size itself is great. Like, the 1-bedroom unit we went to, I loved the size of that apartment. I believe it was 634 square feet. That's perfect for me. It's just me. Also, it's free parking. So first of all, if you know anything about apartments in DC, free parking does not come often, okay? Most apartments you have to pay for parking, and typically it's like at least $60. When you're in Washington, D.C. though, not on the outskirts, you're really pushing between $120 and $200 for parking a month. I'm not trying to spend that money. Another pro is that in reviews, and even in my experience with talking to them, they said that the management company is really awesome. And I mean, I think that's a super plus, because a lot of reviews I've seen in apartments is that the management company is horrible. And I don't want to, you know, have to deal with like a company that doesn't take care of your issues, or, you know, just isn't responsive and things like that. That's what I don't want to have to deal with. And so when you see reviews that say a management company is really great, then like that's a big pro for me. So now on to the cons. One of the cons for me is that it's not the most aesthetically pretty. Like, it's not as nice looking as some other apartments would be or have been that I've seen. And so, and I mean that for inside and outside. Like, the inside, it's like older carpet. The guy said they're going to replace it soon, but you know, The carpet's older looking. Just the building itself is a little bit older looking, and it's just not as upgraded as some other buildings that I've seen. Also, and yeah, like outside, it's across from the metro. It doesn't look bad like on the outside. It's just not like the cutest area. Like some areas, you know, it's a cute area. You got shops down the street. It's not that type of area. Potential crime outside, and mainly because of the traffic coming from the metro station. It's you know, it's not the most safest area, and so that is just something I would have to think about, because you know, I'm gonna be by myself as a female. You have to be, you know, worry about those things. Well, you have to really be careful anywhere you go. It could be the nicest neighborhood or the hoodest neighborhood, to be honest. I mean, always watch yourself, sis, okay? Another con that I have is that it didn't offer as many amenities as the prior unit that I showed you guys offered. And the other unit that I went to, or the other apartment complex I viewed, I mean, like I said, it was like an amusement park. It was so pretty. I mean, they had a rooftop, what was it, like a rooftop courtyard or something? They had a gym room, then they had a yoga studio, multiple game rooms, a nice pool. Like, it was so nice. Now, this one does have a pool. They have like a game/lounge room, and they also have a gym. It just wasn't as upgraded as the other ones, and it just wasn't as plentiful as the other apartment complex. And so, you know, it's just more so at that point, am I going to use those things? Do they really matter? It's really more so of looking to what's important for me, and just, you know, deciding what I want to actually not negotiate on and what I am willing to, you know, negotiate on. So now that I'm done paying my car off, I'll link that video in the cards above. That was my last video on my channel, and my next step is to get an apartment. So that's why I'm actively saving for my apartment now. Any money that I'm getting extra, I'm saving it for my apartment. So basically, I won't have to live paycheck to paycheck when I do move, and then I'll just be secure and have a security blanket. And so, yeah, I'm actively saving for moving out. Like I said, I want to move out early into the new year. Between January and February, one of those months I'm going to move out. I'm going to be out for my birthday, February 22nd. Mark my words, it's going to happen. But yeah, so this is just my next goal. I'm excited about this process. DC is so pricey. It's like really hard to kind of find a unit that will allow me to not spend all my money and break the bank, but also not be like the worst apartment complex. You know, like, I'm looking for it to be in a good neighborhood and at least offer some amenities, you know, or some things. Like I said, I'm looking for stainless steel appliances and just a decent size 1-bedroom. Some of these 1-bedroom units, y'all, are like, I've seen 400 square feet. Some don't even have a regular door like they have the barn doors now. A room without a window. I don't want a bedroom without a window, and you're calling it a 1-bedroom. To me, that's a studio. That's a studio with, like, you know, the little cubby or the little alcove where they have like a bed for you. Or where you can put your bed. That's not a 1-bedroom to me. But yeah, so I just wanted to go over those things with you guys before I showed you this walkthrough. I hope you enjoy this walkthrough. Let me know what you think of this apartment. It's super quick. I think it's like 3 minutes. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.